Here's another video post. I was thinking about today a conversation that I had with my girlfriend the other day. We were talking about marriage. Oh, just a quick shout out to my cousin, Natalie Michelle Keenan. She has just been espoused with Mr. Jason Locke. And also Heather Wendell, who is engaged to Chevelle, who I don't know his last name. But Heather and Chevelle, Natalie and Jason, doing their engagement thing. They made it official. They put a ring on it. Congratulations to you guys. I wish you all the happiness and love your hearts can hold. Okay, now back to my post. So, me and my friend were talking about, you know, all these recent engagements and stuff. Mutual friend of everybody that I just mentioned or whatever. And we were talking about it, and they were saying how... hold on. Who's coming?
I got you two Rachels right there for you.
Thank you. That looks great. Thank you. So you guys are actually having lunch with me right now. Anyway, what's my food? Try not to be extra greedy and eat all this. I will have a to-go plate, but yep, there we go. Ribs, shrimp, chicken. Yeah, it's a sampler, but whatever. There'll be dinner or something later as well. See, I had this thing rigged up here to where it was standing by itself and I had to go and touch it. Not gonna go back. No, not gonna work. Okay, I'm gonna hold it. How about that? Anyway, me and my girlfriend were talking about marriage and everything, and she was saying how, you know, they're getting married or whatever, and it's a possibility she may see their husbands at any given time because my friend happens to work in the adult entertainment field, you know, she knows people that work in other adult services. Hold on. I don't have much control over my eyebrows. Not because I draw them on either. I just don't know how to do that, okay? But she's under the impression that all men cheat. All men cheat, and, you know, because she sees people on their lunch breaks, you know, making it rain and doing other stuff or whatever, that's just the way it goes. And her level of gauging whether or not somebody really loves you or not is, if they love you enough, then you won't find out. See the one eyebrow thing? I'm trying to do that. Hold on. Is that crazy? Okay. So I told her I feel sorry for her. I was just like, you know, because you'll never really be able to experience love if you have that mentality, because your expectations are only, I hope that he's being true to me when he's with me. When he leaves you, it's just like you expect anything to happen. But she said she felt sorry for me because I believe that, you know, it's possible for somebody to be loyal and be true, and that, you know, it's a good possibility one day I'm going to get my feelings hurt to find out that that's not the case. But again, it all goes back to, you know, believing according to the word. You know, if we do look for, the attributes of Christ in our potential spouses, which is what the word instructs us to do. You know, a husband that's going to love us. The way that Christ loves the church. And a wife that's going to be in submission to her husband and his will and being his glory, the way that she should be towards God. But, you know, anytime you take Christ out of it, there's going to be the potential for all of that and any of that. But it made me also think about the topic that's on the table right now, which is the legalizing of gay marriages. And, you know, the fact of the matter is that, number one, all sin is equal. There is no sin that's greater than any other. So there's not like this big, great emphasis on the fact that they're legalizing gay marriage. Abortions are legal. capital punishment is legal. And, you know, buying marijuana is legal. We don't live in a godly society, which is, you know, something that the Christians of the world, the Bible speaks to us about that. It says that we're in this world, but we're not of the world. So, you know, they can pass all the laws to legalize any and every sin, but it doesn't change the fact that it is in fact sin. So, you know, all the debates and stuff about it going back and forth, the fact of the matter is more than likely it's going to happen. Our society is not going to get progressively better. The word says it's going to get progressively worse. Sin is going to be greater. The world is going to get darker. And that's where it's going to be up to us as the Christians to be that light in the world that we were put here to be. You know, as it gets darker, the thing we can count on is that the light shines brighter. So, you know, this is encouragement to everybody who is walking this walk. You know, when it seems like it's darkness all around you and, you know, sin is getting greater and all that kind of stuff, the word encourages us on that already, and it tells us that, you know, that's what was going to happen, so don't be alarmed by it. You know, dig your heels in and, you know, establish and confirm your relationship with God and just continue pressing on. And we know everything's going to be all right. But, so, that's my little sharing. I'm going to go ahead and eat my food before it gets cold. And I'm going to walk back to work so that hopefully at least 2 of these pieces of ribs will be worked off by the time I get it to my desk, maybe. And as you can see, I am feeling better for all of you guys that were concerned. I don't sound like Uncle Jethro anymore. Maybe just like Nephew Tommy. I'm not 100%. I'm like maybe 78.3%. Yes. So, okay. That's all for today. Thanks for hanging out with me.